As it was the first state to be settled in 1607, Virginia has a rich history and heritage for visitors to delve into. While countless Revolutionary War and Civil War sites are scattered across its territory, it also has some superb nature spots, such as Shenandoah National Park, to explore. In the west of the state, you can find the awe-inspiring Appalachian Mountains, while the Atlantic Ocean coastline features beautiful beaches and lively resort towns. Here's a look at the best places to visit in Virginia. Number 10. Roanoke. Located in a vast valley amidst the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains, the charming city of Roanoke is a treat to visit and explore. It is often called the Star City of the South due to the colossal lit star atop the mighty Mill Mountain that shines out over its streets and suburbs. Historically an important transport hub, thanks to its strategic setting in the southwest of the state, in recent years, the city has developed a thriving arts and culture scene. Roanoke is also a popular base to explore the breathtaking Blue Ridge Parkway and the endless Appalachian Trail. Number 9. Norfolk. Known for being home to the largest naval base in the world, the city of Norfolk has much more to it. World-class museums and pretty parks are found along its winding waterfront. As the city is located on the banks of the Chesapeake Bay and the Elizabeth River, its history has been shaped by its relationship to the waters around it. Once considered a rowdy port town, it now sports several sparkling state-of-the-art museums. With historic homes dotted around and beautiful beaches to enjoy, Norfolk certainly has a lot going for it. Number 8. Charlottesville. Consistently ranked one of the best places to live in the States, the charming college town of Charlottesville is just as picturesque to visit as a tourist. As well as boasting beautiful buildings, the small city has historic homes of 2 U.S. presidents for you to tour. While the former residence of James Monroe is quite modest, Thomas Jefferson's majestic Monticello plantation has gorgeous gardens to wander. It was the latter, too, who founded the University of Virginia and designed many of its grand Greek and Roman-style buildings. Thanks to its sizable student population, Charlottesville has a lively and youthful feel to it. Number 7. Mount Vernon. Nestled in the northeast of Virginia is Mount Vernon, the plantation home of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Set in a scenic spot overlooking the Potomac River, the expansive estate was the home of Washington from 1754 until he died in 1799. The majestic mansion features some sublime Palladian-style architecture and overlooks the river from its prominent hillside. As the rooms are filled with family portraits and personal belongings, they offer a fascinating insight into the life and times of the influential figure. Number 6. Richmond. One of the oldest cities in the States, Richmond has been the capital of Virginia since 1780. It is awash with interesting and impressive historical sites, many of them relating to the role it played in the American Civil War. Set on the banks of the James River, its scenic streets have beautiful antebellum architecture, with magnificent monuments and museums dotted about. Besides exploring the American Civil War sites, visitors can also stop by one of its craft breweries or live music venues. With lovely riverside walks and even whitewater rafting to be had on the James River, Richmond is certainly not stuck in the past. Number 5. Arlington. Situated across the Potomac River from Washington, D.C., is the densely populated county of Arlington. Made up of endless urban sprawl and picturesque parks along its winding riverfront, it is home to the Arlington National Cemetery and the Pentagon. Established during the American Civil War, it is in the Arlington National Cemetery that many of the most famous figures from the United States history are buried. As well as the grave of President John F. Kennedy, the most visited sites in the cemetery include the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier and the Iwo Jima Memorial. Number 4. Great Falls Park. One of the state's most stunning nature spots can be found just outside of McLean on the border with Maryland. Thanks to its rushing white waters, Great Falls makes for some fabulous photos, with the park and rocks around it being just as arresting. Lying along the powerful Potomac River, the falls tumble their way down a series of major cascades, with dramatic-looking drops and rocky outcrops. From atop jagged cliffs, you can bask in phenomenal views of the falls, which drop 50 feet in height over 550 feet. Number 3. Virginia Beach. With almost 30 miles of sun-kissed sandy shores, it is no wonder that Virginia Beach is a popular holiday destination. Set at the mouth of Chesapeake Bay alongside the Atlantic, its broad beach is bordered by a long boardwalk lined by huge hotels, souvenir shops, and seafood restaurants. Humming with life, it has everything from arcades and amusement rides to mini golf courses and live music to enjoy. While the Ocean Breeze Water Park and Virginia Aquarium attract the most attention, many visitors also go kayaking, whale watching, or enjoy some of its other water sports. Number 2. Williamsburg. Once the capital of the colony and Commonwealth of Virginia, Williamsburg is renowned for its rich history and the role it played in the American Revolution. Set in the southeast on the vast Virginia Peninsula, it is home to captivating colonial Williamsburg, one of the largest living history museums in the world. Wandering about the historic district is a delight as you pass beautiful old brick buildings and colonial-era churches and houses. As well as seeing the state's first Capitol building and the Governor's Palace, you can also gain insight into the culture of the time by watching historical reenactors at work. Number 1. Shenandoah. A breathtaking national park, Shenandoah is full of an abundance of wildflowers in summer. In autumn, however, the trees burst into brilliant oranges and reds for some prime fall foliage. Situated 75 miles from Washington, D.C., there are lengthy hiking trails to discover in this national park. In fact, part of these trails make up around 100 miles of the Appalachian Trail. Hiking is certainly the order of the day here. The climb up the peak of Old Rag Mountain, for example, is strenuous, but worth scrambling for the views. For those less interested in hiking, the Skyline Drive means stunning vistas from the comfort of your car.